What's going on, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and welcome to my Smackdown live review for September 13th, 2016. What I do is I recap the night, I recap the matches, and recap these segments. At the end, I give you a pros and cons and give you my final score out of a 5, and I give the matches a score out of a 5 as well. 1 is bad. 2 is, it's okay. 3, good. 4, great. 5 is awesome. Makes sense with The Miz, I guess. Anyway, let's get on to the busy night. This is the first SmackDown Live after WWE Backlash. AJ Styles became the new WWE Champion. If you guys want to see my Backlash predictions and review, I'll put it in the link down below. Do not be afraid to check it out, because don't be don't be like that, okay? What do we got here? A couple of haters. Couple of haters? No. Embrace the blue. Becky Lynch, women's champion. Let's do it. So we start off the night strong. We have the new WWE World Champion, AJ Styles, a phenomenal one. They don't want none. They don't want none. He comes out, baby. He ends up doing a I told you so. I told you so. I'm the champ that runs the camp. Now I'm going to talk like someone's going to interfere. John Cena ends up coming out. He ends up going out there, and he just goes savage, dude. Yo, mama's booty smells like bootios. He didn't say that, but he was going savage. Dean Ambrose ends up coming out, man. The unhinged fringe, the unfringed hinge, binged lunatic. I was going to say Laden, but that wouldn't have made sense. Lunatic, he comes out. Either way, at the end of the money comes out, Shane O'Mac, and he ends up saying, you know what? At No Mercy, already thinking about the next pay-per-view. We got to make money off it. So the next pay-per-view, it's going to be a triple threat match. It's going to be John Cena versus AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose. I'm glad he did it. I'm glad he really didn't do tonight. We're going to see who the number one contender... Like, everyone does that nowadays. I'm glad they didn't do that. I really am. So, yeah, basically the opening of the night is making a triple threat match for No Mercy. Really good. So after that, we had the Hype Bros versus the Usos. This was a good match, you know. It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. It was just good. Honestly, I thought the Hype Bros did a few good rolls, couple of haters in the audience, kind of slow, kind of boring. But the Usos, I think it was too short of a match, honestly. I was kind of expecting a bigger match. It was just short. It was a very short match, honestly. Not like a minute, but it was less than 5 minutes. It kind of just boom. And the Usos went pretty hard. They went pretty hard. I'm not liking their new dig. I'm not liking that they're the villains. I don't see it. I just, honestly, it's kind of like, when I think about SmackDown, I think of the Divas, first off. But I just think there's like, 8 tag teams or something? Like, there's so many tag teams on there. And just the Usos, they're trying to push the Usos so far where I'm like, yeah, they're just okay. I mean, they kind of do the same moves in every single match. But 3 out of 5. I have to rate this as 3 out of 5 for sure. So after that, we have The Miz coming out with his wife Maurice. He's smack-talking a bunch. Well, Smackdown, smack-talk, smacking everything up like Maurice. Yeah. So anyway, he's out and everything, and he's talking. And Dolph Ziggler comes out. Of course, he lost at Backlash. Spoiler review, he lost at Backlash. So The Miz is still our WWE Intercontinental Champion. And there's this whole stuff, and then Daniel Bryan comes out. Yes. He ends up coming out. I know everyone was like, ew, what the fuck was that? Anyway, he comes out, and I don't know where this went. I literally don't know where this went. The Miz and Maurice end up leaving, and they go through the crowd. I was kind of like, what? Why? Why is it like, can we stop this feud already? And I've heard a lot of people say it online and on YouTube, and I agree 100% that if Dolph Ziggler got into the Colonel Sanders, like the way they did in the commercial, chicken or whatever, and he's like slaps him with the chicken thing, and he rips off his vest, and he has a bunch of muscles. If they do that, that would be a great. Like, please do that. WWE, you do ridiculous things, you could pull that off. But with this whole segment there, it was one of the worst out of the night. It was like Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt bad. So, delete. Now, one of my favorite matches from Backlash wasn't even on the pay-per-view itself. It was a pre-show. Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin. I really enjoyed that match a lot, man. I really did. And then they did a rematch on SmackDown Live. Baron Corbin on this corner. Apollo Crews on this corner. Fight. I hated it. I hated it. That match was... I didn't like it. Baron Corbin ends up winning. Apollo Crews loses. And I'm like, really? Really? I mean, God. Apollo Crews has so much strength. So much... adolescence. I have no idea what I was going for there. Anyway, Apollo Crews is a badass. Baron Corbin, he's just some rook. He's just some rookie coming in. Tall guy. That's all he is. He's just a wannabe. Couple of haters. Anyway, the match it's a 1 out of 5. It was bad. I don't even think it's forgettable. I honestly don't remember anything. I literally don't remember anything that happened in the match. I think Corbin. Oh wait, isn't that the thing? Wait, isn't that the thing? It wasn't even a match. Apollo Crews got injured by Corbin. Wasn't that? It's forgettable. I don't even remember. I really don't even remember. 1 out of 5. Delete. After that abomination of a match, we had something very dear and close to my heart. My favorite diva of all time. The most beautiful diva. The most cutest diva. The most God-given angel. Becky Lynch comes out. The Irish Lass Kicker. Boom. Whoa. When the smoke come out, anyway, she goes to the ring and everything, and she starts talking, and honestly, I'm listening, but couple of haters, you know. Anyway, so while I was, sitting and everything, looking at. She's like, come at me, bros. And like, Becky Balboa, baby. Becky Balboa forever. Yes, believe I. If you check out my Instagram, if you literally go to my Instagram, I think down below in the description, it's Big D8091. You'll see all the pictures I posted. So that's happening. And I'm just going to read you the list. The match is Naomi versus Nikki Bella versus Natalya versus Alexa Bliss versus Carmella. Basically, all the divas in SmackDown that are big come out, and whoever wins becomes the number 1 contender for the WWE Women's Championship. So, Alexa Bliss wins. Good match, man. Good match. Naomi, Natalya, you guys really didn't do much during the match. Nikki Bella, always with that neck injury. Carmella tried. Carmella did try. Yes, she did. But at the end of the day, Alexa Bliss is going to fight Becky Lynch. At No Mercy, I think? No. Or is it next week, or are they fighting at No Mercy? I think it's at No Mercy, but we all know Becky Lynch is going to win. She just became the champion. And if they take it away from Becky Lynch ever within the next 20 years, if they ever take it away, I'm going to be very mad. Very, very, very mad. 3 out of 5 for the match. After that, we have Heath Slater, Gator Slater. We want Slater. We want Slater. We want Slater. CM Punk. ECW. Anyway, Ellsworth. So Heath Slater comes out, he signs his contract and everything. Woo! Double wide, baby. And Rhino's out there. ECW. Anyway, he's out there and everything. Give me a fist. the Ascension comes out and ruins the moment. And when the Ascension comes out, I'm like, oh, they're still part of WWE? Didn't they, like, die off, like, 10 years ago? It was, like, 3 years ago, but, like, didn't they die off? Really? Are they still a thing? Why? Jesus, they didn't quit yet? You assume the wrestlers would quit after a horrible gimmick. Anyway, they lose. I think they lose, right? Yeah, Rhino and Slater end up winning. And it just got... It wasn't the best... I mean... The whole signing was good, but the match itself was just okay. 2 out of 5. Heath Slater was bleeding at the end. Why? After that okay match, flip the okay to KO and put a RRKO out of nowhere. Little bit there. Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. Can we end this feud? I know the match didn't even... Just end it. End the feud. What's the point of bringing Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt every week? Bray Wyatt, he lost at Backlash to Kane. Okay now. But, just stop. Stop. I'm tired of it. I literally, you guys are killing the hype. You're killing it all. Delete. So after that horrible segment going on there, Randy, run. It was AJ Styles, and it was supposed to be James Ellsworth versus John Cena versus Dean Ambrose. A few weeks ago, Monday Night Raw came to my city, where the demon Finn Balor came out and everyone complained about it. That was my city. Yeah, I saw the demon Finn Balor in person. You did not. Trying to talk like Seth Rollins there. Oh, Demon King, where are you? That was my city that he was out there doing. Demon King, I don't see you. And when the fan attacked Seth Rollins in a trance. Anyway, so getting back to our Ellsworth. So it was going on. It was going down. Ellsworth was coming out. And The Miz hits him. And I was like, you know what? Disappointment. It was The Miz and AJ Styles versus Cena and Ambrose. And who ends up winning? I don't even know. Oh, yeah, okay. John Cena and Dean Ambrose end up winning. And then Dean Ambrose turns on John Cena, which they're not friends. But honestly, I was like, heel turn. He did a heel turn. But everyone's saying, Ambrose didn't do a heel turn. He's just, like, well, they've been champions before. Why did he have to turn on Cena just because they're going to fight in, like, 4 weeks? Why 4 weeks early? It doesn't make sense. And people were booing Ambrose. People were actually booing. Boo. 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 So, I guess it's not a heel turn. Either way, Ambrose still makes money at the end of the day, and we're all complaining, so why not? You're going to give the match a 2 out of 5. I thought it was okay. The Monday Night Raw main event between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns was better. I thought it was better. Now on to the pros and cons. Let's go to the pros. First off, the opening with AJ Styles and Cena and Ambrose coming out. I thought that was a really, really, really great opening. A better opening than Monday Night Raw. That should not be announced. You know, remember, only on Smackdown Live, JBL. And remember, you can only see this before we go on commercial break on Smackdown Live. No shit, we know what we're watching, okay? On pay-per-view. Yes, indeed. We can only see this on Smackdown Live. So the opening was really good. As well, I love the match that they made for No Mercy. There ain't no mercy on my soul. John Cena being a savage in the ring felt like it was his old days. Thugonometry. Really, really, really dug it. The Divas. Becky Lynch. If you haven't read Becky Lynch fanfiction, I have a few stories up there. So look for Brony 202. That's my username. Check it out. And last but not least, Heath Slater. Give me a hell yeah. Heath Slater, baby. Slater Gator. Oh my god. He came out, man. I literally thought of Heath Slater is the James Ellsworth of WWE. We're getting a double Y, baby. What was horrible about SmackDown Live, you say, this week? Well, you're going to want to sit down, get yourself a nice coffee, get yourself a hot chocolate, get the blanket around you, and get cozy, because I'm about to tell you. The Miz and Dolph Ziggler. You need to stop it. Or else you're going to get. It. The Ascensions. Stupid idiots. The whole Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt situation. And just the main event. The whole Ellsworth and Miz. The Miz hurting Ellsworth. It was a weak main event, man. It was a weak main event. And it. Stupid idiot. I'm going to give this SmackDown Live... can we give it a rating? Yeah, we can. Let me tell you, my friend. I'm about to give it a 3.5 out of a 5. I thought it was better than Monday Night Raw, mainly because Becky Lynch is on it. Chills everywhere. Well, I feel some warmth. There's some warmth in there, but there's some chills. There's a lot of chills, little chills going around my arm. I think it's just the shingles. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. You guys can leave a like if you did. If you didn't, get the hell out of here. Hell yeah. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about SmackDown Live. I'm sorry that my Monday Night Raw review wasn't the best. You know why? Because when a match is crappy, when an event is crappy, I'm not really in the mood. But when SmackDown or when Raw, when they have the good match, when they have a good night, that's when I'm at my best. You can't fight me. Okay, fella? My name is Finn Balor, and I'm coming back for the WWE Universal Championship, and I will fix the red and ugly look like it looks like Becky Lynch's tampon. Make sure to share this video with your friends. Hit that subscribe button for more. I'll see you next week for Monday Night Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT, soon, WWE 2K, NXT Edition. Y'all give yourself a big pound in the back. Hell yeah. Till next time. Bye-bye.